All right, so I Googled how much time should married couples spend together. Before I read you the answer from psychologytoday.com, how much time would you say in hours, for example, a married couple should spend time together per week?
Should or can? 25 hours a week. That's kind of
All right, how many hours a day?
Okay.
Let's make it easier. How many hours a day should a married couple spend together?
Maybe five.
All right, so here's the answer from psychologytoday.com. It came up as the first result on Google. All right, how much time should married couples spend together per week? It should be about 2 hours once a week. Just the two of you. You don't have to go out or do anything fancy, but it needs to be time you can relax, talk, and enjoy some romance. Some good ideas are taking a walk together, having a drink on the porch, going out to dinner, a game night, or trying something new together. 2 hours once a week.
2 hours a week?
And the reason that I looked this up is because there's a concept, dating your wife. I feel like that's a concept for like trying to keep the spark alive, probably after things ended up not going so well, and then a baby suddenly appears in the video. Ideally, I think that you want to never get to that point where you weren't just dating your wife from the very beginning. Like 2 hours a week sounds crazy to me based on how much time we spend together. And I think that plays a lot into how happy we are. He's like nodding his head.
You agree?
But I think that plays a lot into how happy we are in our marriage and in our relationship, is that we're basically best friends all the time, and we spend as much time together as we can get, because we have so many children. But the recommended amount to spend time together as a married couple is 2 hours a week, and that means that people are struggling to do that. Like if that's the advice, like you should be trying to at least get 2 hours a week together, that means that people aren't spending time together. What do you think about that?
Like, what are you doing all the time that you can't carve out a few hours, I feel like a day even.
Yeah.
But 2 hours a week is insane. Like, you're living totally separate lives if you can't even make 2 hours a week happen.
Yeah.
And we get that it's hard to get like alone time or like intentional, we're hanging out, almost like having a date time.
It looked like his head was falling off.
But I feel like we every day get some like just one-on-one time where we don't have, where the kids are sleeping or whatever. But like it is hard when your life is busy and you've got a lot of kids, but I think 2 hours a week is just crazy. I think you're totally disconnected. A bug?
It was like a piece of dust or something floating around.
I think that you're totally disconnected from each other if that is a struggle or that's a goal.
Yeah.
Which means that you should have a goal to hang out, and that's a good place to start if you're way off track.
There's this old saying that used to go around on social media on those, like, would you call it a meme if it's just an inspirational quote?
I always say meme.
Okay, so there was this old meme that said, if you want to do something, you'll make time for it, and if you don't, you'll make an excuse. Mm-hmm. And I think that goes into relationships as well. Like if you're struggling to get 2 hours of time together per week, maybe it comes down to you don't want to spend time with that person. True. And you're making an excuse not to, because I make time to spend with you every day because I want to. Mm-hmm. And I'm waiting for it all day long. Like when we hang out in the evening time, I've been waiting to do that, especially in the evening when we're getting the kids to bed and all that sort of thing. I'm like, when are we going to get to hang out? Like, I can't wait. And I'm going to link another video that we made about how to know that she's the one before you get married in the description of this video, so you can go further on our thoughts about that. It's a good one.
Yeah.
2 hours a week.
That's like, are you even married? Do you live in the same house? Do you live in the same house if 2 hours a week?
Do you live in the same postal code?
Right.